Hello, today is so critical topic and it's so important topic that I'm going to talk about it today. Today's lesson is very important that you have to watch very carefully and to pause the videos in order to look at what I'm saying, because today's topic is so very sensitive and it's so important topic, and I want you to watch this video till the end of this video, and I want you to comment, and I want you to understand, I want you to know what I'm going to send for you. The message that I'm going to send it is with this video, so you have to be very careful and you have to be serious in order to watch this video till the end of this video. So here we go. Today is the topic of today is about the youth. So this lesson is gonna teach us how we are living our lives. So let's go. Today's lesson is about youth today. So what do you know about the youth today and youth yesterday or youth in the past? So youth today is going to be a very crucial topic, and it's going to be very interesting at the same time, because this is going to talk about our lives. So how we live our lives, so how those who are precede us they live their life. So what's the difference? What is the similarities between today and yesterday? So here we go. These are the pictures, which shows that youth today is not like the youth yesterday or the youth before or in the past. So what are the youth of today different from the past? Today's teens are legitimately closer to their parents and previous generations, but their life course has also been shaped by income inequality that demoralize their hopes for the future. Compared to the previous generation, Asian believe that have less control over how their lives turn out. So yesterday's youth or the previous one or the previous generations, all of their parents, all of them are closer to their parents. But what is the difference? The difference here is that they shape the inequality that they demoralize their hope for the future. You see, this is one of the point that can show the difference between them. And here is every generation that teens has shaped the social, political, economic events of today. Today's teenagers are no different, and they are the first generation whose lives are started by mobile technology and social media. You see, today's youth, they have their phones. Through their phones, they can go into the social media. They're using the technology, not in the youth in the past. The youth in the past, they don't have technology, they don't have smartphones, as Aijen says, as Aijen here posts her view. So there is difference between them. So why the youth is important? Youth in the past or in the present, both of them, in both cases, the youth are important. Why? Because they are the back of the nation, backbone of any nation. Youth can play an important role in the development of the society. Without youth, you can't develop the society that you live in. This is the important segment of the society, and youth can play a vital role in the development of the country. But this young and the able workforce is not being given their chance to shine. You see, every generation or every youth, that when you treat them, when you teach them, the good behavior, the good conduct, the good way that can be a good youth for developing the country and for being developed. Why we can educate them? What is the importance of education in the youth? Education is important in reducing the poverty and hunger, yeah, and it can promoting, sustain, involving, including the equality, equitable economic growth, equitable economic growth and sustainable development. This is also can increase the effort towards education accessibility. Equality and affordability are the central of the global effort. You see, any nation that the education must be first thing. The first thing, you have to educate your youth. You have to educate your generation. You have to give them the way that they can develop their country. You have to teach them how to treat, how to do business, how to live their lives. So education is very important in any nation and in any youth. Youth today versus yesterday. So which one is better? Which youth is better? That here can be argumentative issues. So I just want to clear one point, that whether I'm agree or not, I'm going to take the use of today is an important one, not the use of yesterday. Which one is better? I can say the use of today is better. Why? Because why? Because of what? Why I'm saying the use of today is important? Because the use of yesterday, they don't have a smartphone, they don't have technology, the life is not easy like right now. You can get information, any kind of information that you need, you can get it through what? Through the phones, through the smartphones that we are handling. The youth of today, they can just take the education from the social media. They can educate themselves from the social media, from the online, because the life is not easy as and even the youth of today, they can use the smartphones. The kids, they are using the smartphones and they are mastering in technology. So here the points which I have cleared my view here, and I said that I think that the use of today is better than the use of yesterday. Why? Kids are absorbing information faster than ever before. They are expert at using social media and they seem to master new technologies faster than anyone else. I believe that the wild children are our future. I believe that our children are future and we have to treat them well. The youth of today is different. That doesn't mean they are better or worse. Even generation seems to think the younger generation is worse than the generation before. This is not true. There will always be good and bad in each generation. It is natural to think that your own generation is better because they are more likely to share your values. That doesn't make it true. This has the same extent. They have to have same extent. I agree that we may be more fortunate in having much more decent standard of living and material well-being. So, however, I feel also that some extent to cannot deny can help, but I think that the youth of today are handling a lot more problems in comparison to years before. So this is a good reason that this generation can is be very important, or even the kind of accomplishment youth needs to achieve and tasks to be completed these days are the different level than the previous generation. So honestly, we hear our parents are complaining about, unlike the prices are in the present in the past 3 decades or so. In the same way, it isn't enough that to highlight the fact that the education system and the standard has changed in the same ways, and then we see that hike in the standards we youth as unfortunate in the sense that we are made to compete against many of all other people in our generation, seemingly like rat race, right? Having the idea not only they survive or either make it or to break it. So that's it. So wow, the very important the points that right now I'm coming. Let's compare the use of today and the use before. There are a good things that you have to know this here. I want you to notice. I want you to think what I'm thinking about it. I want you to understand what I'm going to say. So let's compare the use of today and the use of then. Okay? So this is the first picture that's showing the comparison. It says that number one, all the stars of each period started young. So young people today are really disrespectful. That's very true. They have attitudes that adults don't like it. They don't respect them because of their age. The youth of today are really disrespectful. They do not respect their parents. They do not respect the adults. They do not respect the people who are older than them because of their age. That's true. Number two, young people never gets along well with adults in any period. Whether you are young or old, you are not respecting your parents. You are not respecting any adults in this period or in the period which you are living. Young people today are addicted to telephone. That's always in their hands. It's always the telephone in their hands. Young people are always with their phones at home, school, street, everywhere. And this is annoying, right? That's really true. That's really right. Number three, every young person follows the trend of his or her period. That's all. Young people wear ridiculous clothes. You see, they wear rapid pants, baggy clothes, combinations that are made with unmatching clothes like homeless people, right? The fashion of the youth is really interesting. Their fashion is really really interesting, but it's not good. It's unmatching clothes, right? It seems like homeless people. Adults have never liked young people's clothes. You see here in this picture, it's funny by the way, but it's not just unrespected clothes. It seems that the person seem like mad person, right? All the people here they are like a mad people. So others don't like them, and even I don't like them. Even me too. I don't like these people. I don't like such kind of people. The clothes are unrespectful. They wear when they were young. What is the fashion today is not fashion tomorrow. That's the rule. The fashion today is not the fashion tomorrow, and this is you have to put it in your mind. You have to think. You have to. Young people don't seem to care about life. They don't have a world view. You see, young people right now, they don't think about the war. They just all their worry is about their social media accounts, friendship, and their romantic relationship, and their romantic side with their with the soft generations, with the soft gender, and they want to match the soft gender. It seems like they are not preparing themselves for the real life. It seems that they are living like unreal life. They are just living. They are just like an animal. They are like an animals. They want to eat and they want to entertain themselves. That's the life. But it's not true. It's not good at all. Most people's worldview shape after they came of age. If they weren't raised in problematic environment and don't have an exceptional life story, every youngster's problems shape around themselves. Generally, their worldview comes to being after high school during the university years. Most of the people they don't get the ideas of the life even in the school or high school. Just when they come to the university or during the university years or the university time, all their problems is love. You see, they experience some things at an early age. They're all after relationships. Many people think that the gender of the youth is of their love. They are fast compared to their age and will have lots of time to have relationships in the future. That's a really problem. It's going to be a problem that when you addicted to love at the age that which you are teenager is going to be something so hard and something cruel, tough. Young girls put too much makeup on their on. They look older than they actually are. That's really amazing. That's really interesting. But in the fact is something that's unimaginable, something but that bad. The biggest problem of young girls they have is the hair and makeup. They should be focusing on their lessons, lots, not other things. You see, the problem of the girls today, they just focus on how to be good. Their hair. They want to make their hair so pretty, so good. They want to put too much makeup, and they're gonna see like devils. When they did this, they look like devils. Even they are not look like human beings. When you look at some people, or when you look at some girls, you can imagine that these are what kind of person that is. Even it's not look like a girl, or it's not look like a boy, or it's not look like an old person. It's look some such a you can't even investigate it. You can't even investigate what kind of person that is. So young people having interest in adults' life is not something new. You see, only the possibilities change. In every period, they were young girls using their mother's makeup materials and doing their makeup in the school's bathroom. You know, they don't have a plan for future. You see, the generation today, they don't have any plan for the future. They don't know what they want to be, or what they want to do, or what they want. They want what they want in the life when they grow up. They don't even know what they are good at. That's something really bad. When you don't know what is you're good at, you have to look for your real life. Not having goals at an early age is a problem of education and the society. Not everybody has their future planned at an early age. Others have to think how many of their friends had a future plan when they were at middle age or higher, or when they are middle or higher school, and how many of them actually succeeded. So you have to look for the goals. You have to look for your plans. You have to look for how you can live your life in the future. You have to set goals for the future. You have to, from the early age, you have to set your plans. You have to look for the future. So how you are going to succeed, how you are going to handle your life or to control your life in the future. Young people don't understand the others. They don't even try to. You see, young people, they are rebellious and careless. Today's young, they are careless and rebellious. They don't want to know anything about life, yet talk about it as if they know everything and never listen to the experiences of adults. Right? That's real right. Young people haven't experienced adulthood yet, but adults experience how it is to be young. That's why adults have to understand them. If others remembered what they used to think about the people who were trying to give them advice, when they were young, things would be